Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2021 with Southampton still in the Football Manager 2021 beta. We have done not so great since the last episode. We've not done awful, don't get me wrong, we've not done awful, but we've also not done particularly well either. To be fair, we've only played 2 matches. We played our first leg against Başakşehir in the Europa League. It was a 1-1 draw, Danny Ings with the goal. We should have won this one. We had 3 goals disallowed. We should have won this game. And Livakovic was garbage. He got a 6.2. I don't know what happened in that. And then against Chelsea, we shouldn't have won this game. We were absolutely battered. Livakovic performed in this one, but our defence and midfield didn't. Literally 6.2s for Diatta, who played as a right back for the most part, which might be my fault. Danny Ings gets a 6.2. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ward-Prowse, Eric Bailly, Giannapo all getting 6.2s. We were garbage apart from Livakovic. If it wasn't for Livakovic, probably would have lost about 6 or 7-0. Now, I'm thinking, and by thinking I mean hoping, let's be honest, I'm hoping we are far enough away from this relegation scrap. However, there is still a lot of football to play, and our final few fixtures for the season are just the worst. They are just awful. If we have a look, and I move my face over to the right-hand side, we have Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool. We've also got Arsenal still to play, and Man City again. So, we're definitely not winning these games. These, I think we can automatically just assume we're not getting any points from. We need to probably pick up 3 wins out of Brighton, West Ham, Watford, Leeds, Brighton and Brentford. You'd say maybe Brentford we should beat. Possibly the 2 Brighton games as well. Maybe that's where we're going to get our 9 points. Maybe that's what we need. 9 points will put us on to 41 as well. We need to try and get 9 between now and the end of the season. I've not spoke about it for a few episodes now. I mentioned a while ago that there was a takeover on the table. That fell through. We've now got another takeover on the table. So, I mean, I'm not sure how old Gao, I think his name's, or Gao, I'm not sure how he's still in charge. I don't know. It's been nearly 2 years of the save. There's been fairly frequent takeover rumours and stuff like that going on, but he's still in charge at the moment. Now then, for this Başakşehir game, I'm not sure what I want to happen. It is 1-1 after the first leg. We have ourselves an away goal. We should have won the first leg. We were so much better than them. They had 1 shot on target and scored it, but because Livakovic got a 6.2, he quite obviously was at fault for the goal. Now, why I'm not sure what I want to do, because obviously getting far in the Europa League is a good thing, but I don't want to get relegated, and I don't want to be in a relegation scrap. So maybe we can take our attentions away from Europe, focus it back on the league, and we should be happy and comfortable till the end of the season. Or on the flip side, we win the Europa League and get Champions League whilst playing in the Championship. I don't know. I'm not sure what one's better. So we've got a bit of a problem. And the problem is due to registrations and injuries. Badiashile is out injured. Bai and Arian Bai not registered. Diatta not registered. Armenia is not registered. Cheek Diop injured, also not registered. A suspended Madi Kamara. Oxlade-Chamberlain injured. Fedel Ross Lang is injured. I don't think he's registered either. Shane Long also not registered. So we are kind of bare bones for our match against Başakşehir. We were also the last match as well, but even more bare bones now. It is going to be Dominik Livakovic in goal. Hopefully he can do a lot better in this match. If not, Berkey might be coming on for his debut. Carl Walker-Peters, Bednarek, Salisu and Chilwell will be the back 4, with Oriol Romeu playing as the regista. Ward-Prowse and Gravenberch in the middle of the pitch. Alan St. Maximin on the right. Danny Redmond? Nathan Redmond and Danny Ings. Those 2 will be the other 2 attacking players. We need to really win a game, really, because we've done okay. As I mentioned, we beat Burnley, I think, in the last episode. We then drew with Başakşehir, lost quite comfortably against Chelsea. I want to get back to winning ways, but also maybe not get through. I'm not sure. We either win or we lose and we go out. Right then, team talk, outstretched arms. Can we not do that? Okay. Hands on hips. We're doing the hands on... Can't do hands on hips. Hands in pocket. I'm expecting a much better performance. Good. People seem motivated. Also, we've got ourselves a Turkish newspaper trying to talk to us. The Turkish Football Express. Madi Kamara and Oxlade-Chamberlain miss out due to injury and suspension. How much of an absence will they be in this huge match? We'll deal with it. We will deal with it, thank you, Top Rack. Are you confident Oriol Romeu will perform today? Some pundits are speculating that he could struggle out there. No comment. No, of course. I certainly trust him. I mean, he's he's only playing because we haven't got any more defensive midfielders. Salisu is fit. Yes, he is fit. Of course he's fit. Given St. Maximin's lack of match fitness, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I assume that's what I said. Now, I haven't looked at the Europa League at all. I don't know who else is in other matches. Obviously, we know Fiorentina still in the Europa League. They'll come into the second knockout round, I think is how it's going to work. But I have no idea who else is actually left in the competition. So I don't know who we're likely to play if we do get past Başakşehir. Also, that's probably not how it's said. 20 minutes and no highlights. We've had 2 shots, both of them were 0.5 XG, so they clearly weren't good enough shots at the moment. There's another 0.5 shot, 3, but 3 on target. I'm not liking the fact that Livakovic is on a 6.5. He's had to do nothing. They've literally not had a single shot, but he's on a 6.5. We've done nothing at all as well. It's taken 38 minutes. The first highlight of the game is here. Mohamed Salisu just gets a boot through that. Danny Ings doesn't quite get there first, and now the Turkish side can come forward with the ball. Mahmut forward right-hand side. Who is that? It is Viska. Plays it back to Mahmut. It's not the best pass. And Danny Ings has nicked this ball away. Now, the counter-attack-ish is kind of on. Danny Ings on the left-hand side needs some red shirts in the middle. He's been pushed over. And he just fell over. He wasn't actually fouled, was he? And now Ings has nicked this away again. Hold on, Danny. What are you doing, buddy? Fair enough. He tried to win a penalty. He didn't deserve to win the penalty. He's made amends. He's made it 1-0. That's what we like to see. We are 2-1 up now. If we concede, it nullifies our away goal. So, to be fair, when you score 1 away goal, it doesn't really make much difference unless it's a 0-0 draw. It is 1-0 at half-time. We have kept them extremely quiet. We've had the lion's share of the possession, but not by a huge amount. We've obviously had all of the shots. Still only 1 goal, though. Hands on hips. I'm not happy. There we go. Good. I'm more not happy because I want to see some highlights. That's all I'm after, really. Partially because if we don't get any highlights, this episode is going to be like 8 minutes long. And I don't want an 8-minute long episode, okay? Ward-Prowse with the corner for us. It's cleared by Raphael. Is that the former Manchester United man? Ward-Prowse to Bednarek. Back to Carl Walker-Peters. Bednarek and Walker-Peters passing between the pair of them. Forward to Alan St. Maximin. Walker-Peters once again collects it. Now Danny Ings. Walker-Peters again. Is he going to actually cross the ball? He tried eventually. It's fallen for Romeo. Romeo needs to get that forward or backwards. Backwards or... Okay, good job, Jan. Good job, Jan Bednarek. I was extremely worried then. I was worried. Gravenberch with the ball finds Alan St. Maximin, the former Newcastle United man. Has the ball edge of the penalty area, crosses it in, and Danny Ings is there at the front post, making it 2-0. His 11th goal of the season. Most of them, in fact, probably 8 of them, have come within the last month and a half. Starting to think we might be going through to the second round of the Europa League, or the second knockout round of the Europa League. And to answer my own question, yes, that is Raphael, formerly of Manchester United. Fair enough. He's not awful, is he? He's not awful. He's not great, but he's not awful either. Well, the second half is kind of just plodding along quite nicely. We're going to do a change. Redmond off. Shea Adams will be coming on. Adams has basically been playing as an inside forward now on the left quite regularly because obviously playing one striker, you don't want to drop Danny Ings, particularly when he's playing as well as he is at the moment. So Adams is kind of having to play as a winger instead. Başakşehir here with the ball. Are they going to actually get past our midfield, or are we going to nick this ball away? Ings was trying to search it out. Gravenberch has nicked this one now. He's played it to Danny Ings on a hat-trick, and Daniel Ings has made it 3-0 at home against Başakşehir. His hat-trick, his 12th of the season. We've dominated them. We have absolutely dominated them. We are going through to the next round of the Europa League. Do we shut up shop? I kind of don't want to. We've still got 2 subs to make, so we could actually shut up shop. If they suddenly have 3 shots, they're going to go in because Livakovic is playing really badly. He's on a 6-3 now. Is that because he's not paying attention? Is that, like, he's got a red face here. He's complacent. Okay, so let's give him a focus. Let's shout focus at my goalkeeper. Is everyone else complacent? So Bednarek, he's complacent. I'm going to shout focus. That's the wrong thing. Focus. Focus at Bednarek. I assume Salisu is as well. Yep. You can have a focus. Anyone else need a focus? Shea Adams, you're looking complacent. You can have a focus. Is that what you do? Is that what you do when they're looking complacent? Because it doesn't seem to have worked. So 3 of our 4 defenders are looking complacent, and so is the subs bench. Right, Walker-Peters is coming off for Bunasar because he's the only one on the subs bench who wasn't complacent. Do we do a final change as well? I mean, Ings has got his hat-trick. He's got his hat-trick. We can do Genepo on, stick Adams up front. We'll go with that. He's taken home the match ball. It's fine. Başakşehir do have the ball, though, coming forward with it. Kaysara into the penalty area. He was offside. Wasn't a highlight. 3 minutes then. 3 minutes of injury time to play. It is going to be a very good 3-0 victory. I need to give Livakovic a bit of a slap on the wrist because, yes, he didn't have to do anything. Literally didn't have to do a single thing. Oh, we got a 6-7 in the end. I swear he was on a 6-3 for most of the match. And then he ends up with a 6.7. I think that might be a bit broken. Hands on hips. I think we did a nice job. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Motivated and inspired. And then most of the subs bench complacent. So then, we have made it through to the next round. And this is a little bit of a graphical bug. Atalanta have gone through against Athletic Bilbao. Bayer have gone through against Lazio 2-0 on aggregate. Braga have knocked out Inter Milan on penalties. That's big. Man United winning 6-0 on aggregate against Dinamo of Croatia. Legia winning 4-2 on the night but still losing 6-5 on aggregate against Shakhtar. Borussia Dortmund beat PSV. That is a tie and a half, isn't it? Arsenal also going through, and obviously us as well making it through to the next round. Quite a lot of English teams in this. Arsenal and obviously Manchester United must have finished third in their Champions League group. Now, as press conferences go, I like this type of press conference. No comment. Oh, there was that. I might have broken. Okay, we're fine. I thought I'd broken it then by pressing no comment. We're okay. We're definitely okay. Interesting news. Dominik Livakovic has backed his manager to remain in the St Mary's Stadium dugout. How are we looking? I haven't actually checked this since the last episode. We're a B- again. Matches are a C. So, okay, we're good. Next match as well, once we lose the F rating from the 4-3 defeat against Leeds, we're going to be back to quite a nice, comfortable C rating across the board. That is good to see. Is there any noticeable criticism? I mean, yes, we're paying a lot for Berkey for a sub-goalkeeper and losing against Leeds, but that's going to disappear any second now. Do I risk it? Do I risk asking for a new contract? I mean, I've done it. I've literally done it. We're going to wait and see. I think tomorrow is when we find out who we might be playing in the second leg. So we're going to go forward till tomorrow in this episode, find out who we might have in the second leg, and then maybe next episode might be West Ham. It's not going to be the Europa League stuff. Well, that might have been a bit of a stupid thing to do. They're unwilling to grant my request. However, despite the board's initial rejection of your request, we are willing to listen if you believe you can... Okay, right, do we do this? I just want to double check. When is my contract up? I mean, this is how we find out, isn't it? We go home, we go contract. It is up at the end of the season. It is, right. I need to get this new contract in place now. So, hello, Gal, Jisheng, how are you doing? I would like to... I would like a new contract because it's important that the club... that the players see that I'm committed to the club. I would like an extended contract. I can't speak. That's not good. I think we're going to go for this one. I would like an extended contract to remain at the club for the foreseeable future. I believe in the vision for success that this club has and want to work with the young talent that we are producing. Is that... We agree! We're getting a new contract. We're getting a new contract. Literally, 3 episodes ago, I was worried about getting sacked. We're getting a new deal. Oh, and here it is already. Look at that, £93,000 a week. Are you high? I feel like you might be smoking some things that you're not legally allowed to be smoking in this country. I'm just going to nod and agree because I think we've probably got 1 season left of this Southampton save. I'm not sure. It might be 1, maybe 2 seasons, but we're just going to go for that. He's looking to sell the club anyway. Weirdly, he does still want me to reach the Europa League 2 years after he sold the club, but... You know, we're just gonna start the negotiations. I'm just gonna 3-year deal. 3-year deal. We will take that every day of the week. Redmond is happy that I'm set to stay. That is good. I've agreed my new contract. The board as well are delighted. I'm still in shock. 3 episodes ago, we were getting sacked. We were on the verge of getting sacked. And now we've just signed a 3-year deal with probably a hefty wage rise. And I guess then, it's time to have a look at the second knockout round. Now, I've obviously removed my face so you can see all the teams in here. There's still no way of making this bigger. We've got all of this empty space. Why can't I just drag that up so we can see everything? Basically, This is where the group winners find themselves into the draw. So we're just going to do this slowly. Arsenal will play Villarreal. That's good. I say good, that's fine. Man United, Standard Liège. Okay, I don't want Bayer. Good, Fiorentina get Bayer. Atalanta, I mean, this is going to... It's winnable, I think. Red Bull Leipzig, fair enough. Don't want this one. Definitely don't want this one. Rangers have Borussia Dortmund. So the teams left, actually. Shakhtar, Braga, Fenerbahce, Nice and Leicester. I fancy our chances against every single one of them. We're at home and we are playing Nice. We are playing Nice. Patrick Vieira's Nice side will be our opponents then in not the next episode, but the episode after that. Just for completion there, Braga versus Leicester, Shakhtar, Fenerbahce as well. Rounds off the second knockout round draw. And it means, like I said, next episode... We're probably going to do West Ham and then Nice in the one after. Or maybe we just do that. Maybe we just play Nice in the next episode. It's a weird Europa League day today. Wasn't expecting that. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2021 with Southampton. We're through to play Nice in the next leg. In the next episode as well, what I might do is I might do Nice and a little sprinkling of Watford or West Ham. I'm not sure. We might basically, because there's a lot going on in the league. I don't want to just ignore the league, but also there's a lot of Europa League football taking place in a very short amount of time. So yeah, you might have maybe a little highlights package of West Ham or the Watford game. I'm not quite sure yet, but thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy the hat-trick from one Daniel Ings, do remember to hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button as well. Ding the bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. I'll be back later on today with the matchup against Nice. It's probably not today, is it? It's probably tomorrow.